We have a Wirehaired Vizsla, 3 months old, female, and the question is, how do I clip nails correctly? 3 months of age is the ideal time to start handling a puppy's paws and getting them used to having their nails examined and trimmed if necessary. It's as much about training as it is about nail care. The first step is to get the right tools. Ideally, these should include the following 3 items. 1. Styptic powder available from Amazon or fresh corn flour to apply to the end of the nail to stop bleeding if the quick is nicked. The quick is the sensitive area inside the nail which contains blood vessels and nerves. 2. Vizsla Vet Ultimate Anxiety Relief Remedy to help reduce apprehension around nail clipping so that a negative association isn't established, which could result in your dog becoming averse or reacting badly to nail trimming in the future. This is especially important for sensitive and highly strung dogs like Vizslas. 3. Nail trimmers. Small, sharp nail clippers designed for puppies or cats are still widely used for nail care. The main drawback using these, however, is that it's easy to cut the blood vessels inside the nail if too much is taken off, as is often the case when a puppy is wriggling or the nails are pigmented, which hides the quick, the pink section inside the nail which contains the blood vessels and nerves that need to be avoided. Cutting into this area is painful and causes bleeding. A safer alternative to clippers is an electric grinder, which lowers the risk of damaging the quick because it allows layers of keratin at the end of the nail to be gently sanded off little by little without risking getting too close to blood vessel. It also gives a smoother finish which reduces the chances of nails snagging or scratching the skin. A grinder also puts far less pressure on the nail than clippers, which many dogs dislike. For each of the conditioning steps that follow, give 1 or 2 drops of Ultimate Anxiety Relief on a teaspoon of plain live yogurt or a tiny piece of cooked meat 15 minutes beforehand. Start off by getting your puppy used to having their paws handled on a daily basis. This should include touching the toes and gently pressing on the pads while offering treats. Don't forget to give a drop of Ultimate Anxiety Relief Remedy beforehand and speak gently and reassuringly to your puppy throughout. Remember, there is no rush to start the grinding process, but there is a need not to force things until your dog is completely relaxed and comfortable. It's important not to underestimate the profound impact that these initial stages will have on your dog and the bond between you both throughout life. Once they are happy with this, which may take a week or 2, or more depending on the puppy's temperament, introduce the grinder for them to sniff. Leave it switched off and reward with tiny pieces of meat treats. When the presence of the grinder is accepted without any apprehension, switch it on away from the paws so that the puppy gets used to the sound and the vibration. Reward again. Repeat this at frequent intervals, gradually bringing the grinder closer until it gently touches a nail for 1 or 2 seconds. Reward again and then stop. Build up slowly over subsequent sessions until your puppy remains relaxed, while the grinder is applied for short bursts of 1 or 2 seconds to 1 or 2 nails at a time rather than to all the nails in one go. Over time, most puppies will be happy to have all their nails treated at once, and if nail care becomes a regular part of their routine, this can be done every month or 2 if needed. When trimming, work at a slight angle following the nail's natural curve and aim to leave a smooth, rounded tip. To do this as safely as possible, use a low or medium speed for puppies, as this results in less noise and vibration. Stop immediately if your dog pulls away or shows signs of stress. Apply styptic powder or corn flour to the end of the nail if a blood spot appears. and don't trim any further. This shouldn't happen if grinding is gentle and only carried out for short periods every few weeks. Finally, it is essential to make every nail care session a positive experience to avoid anxiety-based behaviours becoming an issue. The amount of time that needs to be spent on nail care varies from dog to dog. Those who spend a lot of time on grass, woodland paths, sand and other soft surfaces which don't naturally wear nails down will require regular trimming. When a reasonable amount of time is spent exercising on pavements, tarmac, concrete and the like, often only the non-weight-bearing dew claws require trimming. Good luck, and remember, preparation, patience and positivity are key to comfortable nail trimming sessions.